we are. There he is, Mr. P3. And the legendary commentator. I'm gonna, when I get into bed a bit later, I'm gonna play, listen back to the commentary. Because I honestly think you're doing a brilliant job of it. I enjoy listening to your commentaries. I think you just got a natural talent for it. I just wanted to have a look back at oh, you're full of cold today. I'm sure it was still pretty good though. That's a good thing, as long as you enjoyed it. So yeah, it's a nice, different sort of change of pace. But I know it was. I need to, because I haven't looked back at the what do you call them? Replays. I haven't looked back at the replay. So I want to check that and see exactly what happened there. I think I just screwed up, but I want to have a look at that. So I'm going to go check that out now. Let's have a look here. Where's the... Let's just jump into that race start. I want to have a look through everything right from the start of it. Look at the first few laps up to that incident there. I think that's our one there. Yeah. So, get into race start. Yeah, let's go Helicam. It wasn't a bad quali either, P5. I lost a couple positions at the start. Actually, let's get the HUD up. Where's the HUD? There it is. So, started P5. Wasn't bad from quali. Oh yeah, a little tap there. I remember that now. I thought you'd have them... Oh, the hue bars. I've shifted things around a bit and the lounge has moved around and whatnot. The TV's kind of, well, you saw it on the Twitter screenshot. It's off to the side there. And two on the desk and sort of two behind me. You can see the one just there. So one there and one there. Sorry, a little digression. Digression? Is that even a word? I digress. What have we got here? We've got different colours. That one's a bit bright in the face. Can't actually, I haven't streamed for so long, so... Oh, it's too dark. Let's go back to that one. There we are. Yeah, I could have done the blue and red, you're right, yeah. So, let's come back in here. Yeah, so got a little tap there from... Who was that? Jitsu. That really... Yeah, that did ruin things a bit. Tap there, that let the Maka up. Who was that? Was it Gar? No, it was Jitsu. Who did I tap? There was another Maka. There was two Makas. It was Jitsu and Gar. Gar had a very nice move. He capitalized on this little mistake of mine here. I run it a bit too hot in behind the Maka there. Have to hit the brakes, and he swings it up the inside. And that was quite nice. Gave him plenty of space. held off the BMW behind me. I did feel kind of, I genuinely did feel a little bit super aggressive. I think it's just watching all the Formula One towards the end of the season has sort of rubbed off on me a bit. I almost had a bit of a Max Verstappen channel, but I was having fun though. It was, you know, it felt like I had the pace, and I was running some different lines, and I was trying different things. Look, I'm looking around. Princess JT, hello. Thanks for stopping in. Just having a look back at a race from, well, only about half an hour ago we finished with the half-fast gaming community. At Paul Ricard, 15 cars on the grid. Qualified P5 earlier on in the week, so we were straight into the race. And just having a look back at some of these earlier battles with these two McLarens ahead of me. Yeah, it's what I was doing, Ruff. I was exploring different lines. I was trying cutbacks, and I was looking for different things. Trying to keep the exit. I was getting a nice exit out of there. I knew I had some pace on him coming out of those first few. Oh, this was beautiful. I loved that. I got a nice exit out of that. That needs another look. Come back around here. Great exit there. Got a little slipstream on him. I knew I had to run up the inside and then on the brakes. That was beautiful. Enjoyed that. Yeah, no, I do need to get onto Donington. Have a look at that one for sure. So that was him. Who was that? That was Gar. So started the race P5, back up to P6 at this point. He had a good run. Yeah, we had a little bit of a battle here. He got a good slipstream on me there. He must have been running some pretty low wing because he had some real pace, and then slipped it in front at that point. Yeah, we had a nice BMW behind me. Goes a bit wide. We had a nice back and forth. We swapped positions a few times. How you doing, Princess JT? You alright? So the battle going on ahead here with, who was this? Endres on the Macca. It lets Gar and myself back in. It also brings up the BMW in Cooper bit just behind me, brings him back into the race a bit. So yeah, I had him on the brakes here. I was confident into these first few turns. Felt like I had some good pace through there, so I was looking for that that exit again. I didn't get it a second time. He runs, yeah, he ran a little bit wide there. I think he was hot into that. Here's, okay, did I get him? I can't remember. Yeah, I got him here, I think. So I got a good run onto that straight. I can't remember if I got him or not, actually. Cheers, Ruff. Yeah, hopefully I'll keep an eye on that entry and see if I get onto Spa for tomorrow night. Yeah, he just slips it in front of me, so I didn't get that run. He was running some low wing there. Even with a slipstream, I couldn't get him. That was a bit tight there. He made a mistake there, so okay, I took the position back. Oh, good tune. Right, here it gets a bit spicy. Let's go back there. So these guys, who I think, you know what, I think there was actually that Macca there that I made the mistake on, and I punted in the next lap probably. Who would it be? Gar 16. Okay, so Gar is behind me at this point. It says P6, but he's not. So let's have a look at this. Alright, so change your positions at this point on this lap. Nice on the brakes, somewhat there. That wasn't too bad. I think I'm exploring some different lines there. I tried to just keep it a bit tighter. Always trying to get the run onto this long straight here, and it's tricky. The BMW, the back, I couldn't get the power down on that section there just before the straight. The back end was letting go a lot. And they got the double slipstream over here. Let's just try to spook him a bit. There is there's a bit of interesting. So these guys are now fighting here, looking for some space. Up the inside here. Oh no, I didn't. He cut me off. This is this might be where I punt the Macca, which I'm interested to see what actually happens here. Slow this one down a bit. I made the mistake. This was my... Oh, yeah, it was my fault. Right. Let's have a look back at that. Let's look at that again. Good. Glad you're alright. You want to start sim racing in the new year? You're playing F1 at the moment. ACC. Honestly, I was looking... Sorry, let me turn this music down a bit. Just realised it's a bit loud. I've been on ACC now since... When did I start? No, it wasn't September, October last year, I think. And asked a few guys that were racing. I found which guys that I still race with now. And they said definitely have a look at ACC, and I love it. The realism, the physics of it. Oh, that's an old notification that's just come up in the chat. Very, very realistic, and especially since the latest update that has just come out now. The physics in the game are so realistic. You can really feel the way when the car rides the curbs and comes off the curbs, the wheel, it really pulls you off. So you can feel every little. It's only subtle changes, but it really has improved the game a hell of a lot. I think I remember seeing from you do have a rig of sorts. You've got a play seat, I think, and was it a Logitech wheel? which is all I've got. I've still got the Logitech wheel, but I've got a full track racer rig. Thrustmaster TLCM pedals. You can have a look in the sort of information down below. Sorry, I've sort of done a bit of a moved away from the racing for a second. If you get into, or you pick up ACC, I mean, I don't think it's, have a look in Steam. Oh, you're on PlayStation, I think, aren't you? You're on console. Even still, it's still good. There's a lot of guys. Once you get into it, though, you're gonna get a bite for it, and you're going to get tempted to. Oh shit, Nunez. I haven't even looked at my title. I just went live, and I never even gave it a second thought. I'm gonna have to update that. The title probably says something entirely different. Looking for another 24-hour race. I think it probably is, isn't it? What does it say? Oh yeah, it does say 24 hours of Spa. No, we're not doing that tonight. Definitely not. No 24 hours of Spa tonight. Just a review of the half-fast gaming race earlier at Paul Ricard. Yeah, no, not for a while. But I loved it, so I'm looking forward to the next one. I am looking forward to the next one. Yeah, so just talking about Princess JT wanting to get into sim racing with some ACC. It's got a play seat, Logitech wheel, I think it is. Beautiful widescreen TV from what I saw. So, and on console, which is fine. Oh, you got it? Oh, brilliant. Okay, nice. Yeah, you get it on Steam then. Yeah, pick it up on Steam. And also then I would recommend looking at the Coach Dave Academy and picking up the setups. Get yourself a nice setup. I'd go with the Aston to begin with. Start on the Aston Martin V8 and get a Coach Dave Academy setup on that. It's a nice, safe car, very forgiving. It's a good place to start. And with a good Coach Dave setup, you'll feel comfortable in the car. It'll look after you. ACC, bit of AC. No, I haven't touched AC in a long time. I haven't touched it much at all to begin with, or in general, really. I just spend my time on ACC. Entirely. Anyway, but I've gone off on a bit of a tangent. But it was nice. I'm happy to talk about getting into ACC because, yeah, I love it. It's just I haven't played any of the others. I'm happy it's home and I enjoy spending my time on it. So you joined me live here at this point where I made a mistake after having a nice battle, and I'd gone a bit aggressive, but I was having fun at the start of this race. This was only like lap 3-ish, 4. Oh, hang on. Sorry. There it is. Wrong one. There is because I forget to do that often, there is a channel points redemption so you can swap it back. Because I forget that so many times. Yeah, so I get it wrong here. I was just being a little bit too aggressive. But having fun at the same time, I felt like I had the pace. But I don't know. I think I just braked way too late here. And I just messed up entirely. So these guys are they battling each other? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he just did a bit of... I didn't anticipate. I don't know if he just came off the throttle. But yeah, I misjudged it. It was entirely on me. Yeah, that one was entirely on me. So I waited for him. I did the gentlemanly thing. Waited. let him get back on track and then followed in. So P6 at that point down to, I think it was P12. Let's see where we come back on here. Yeah, Princess JT, if you've got any questions at all, if you want to get into ACC, have a look at the Rapid Drivers Club. You will, if you just find me on Twitter, you'll see lots of links to Rapid Drivers Club, where Hernandez is from. He runs a lot of the servers and has all the community races. He gets them all set up and so on. Really safe bunch of people to race with and get into things. And Half Fast Gaming as well, who I'm racing with in this particular race here. Well worth getting into and just having a look at their discords and joining the community if you want to get into ACC. Great group of guys, and yeah, just a lot of fun and safe on track. So when I dropped a P13 after that mistake, so I was like, right, okay, recovery drive is on here. Right, so both of these guys, this was Ajitsu and Fernandez. Gar was the other one. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, so P13 here. Now, I'd started the race on 60 litres of fuel, right? I'd planned to do an undercut anyway. I thought that's what I'm going to do. I want to run it with 60 litres of fuel and then change tyres, depending on damage, maybe repair the damage, and then go long on the second stint. But it paid off beautifully. It really worked nicely. I had plenty of clean air. Ooh. Yeah, I remember seeing that actually in the race. Was that... I think that was my fault entirely. The McLaren is so aero sensitive, and after knocking into the back of him, I damaged the back of the car. I think he must have just got on the brakes a little bit into that, and yeah, sent him wide. I felt bad about that, because I remember seeing that. So that was my fault because of the aero damage. And there was another off there. So there was a bit of luck involved. I did pick up a few positions and actually managed to get back from P13 to P6 pretty quickly. I mean, what are we on here? Lap 6. If we have a look at the next lap, I'm up to P10. Got Jeff just ahead of me there. So already 2 laps I've gone from P13 back to P6. Had a little bit of a battle with this Porsche here, but he runs wide, so I send it up the inside. And he tries to come back on me there. I think I held it off all right. He was able to catch me in a few places on the brakes, it looked like. But I do put some space between the two of us. So P13 after that earlier punt on lap 4, I think it was. We're lap 8 now. Gone from P13 back up to P5. So a bit of luck involved there. I think the others ahead must have just made some mistakes. So I've managed to recover. And then just see what else happens. I think it was a fairly lonely race from there on. There wasn't, all the action was in that first sort of 8 laps. Yeah, it was pretty quiet after that. I did I had a real struggle with the track limits. Since the update, the track limits on Paul Ricard seem to be pretty strict. and I was up to 3 track limit warnings with an hour to go. So really had to be precise on what I was doing and watch those track inputs. Yeah, no, they're really... I noticed in qualifying. When was it? Wednesday night when I was doing qualifying. Paul Ricard, I knew where the track limits were previously. And it caught me by surprise big time on a number of corners. There were a few places, and yeah, it's definitely a lot stricter. And I don't know if it was just a qualifying service setting or something that Half-Fast Gaming was running, but I had on the run into a new lap, I had my next lap invalidated because of the lines I ran. I must have, in the last sector, I must have exceeded the track limits or something, and it invalidated my next lap, which I don't remember ever seeing before, so that was a bit new. I don't know if that's a new thing since the update, or if it was always there and it's something you turn on in the race events in your server settings, I don't know. So that was a surprise, but the track limits have definitely changed. A lot tighter. I haven't done a great deal of racing since the update on all of the tracks. This is the first one I really put some time into, so it was noticeable here. Yeah, but I think this is now just a lot of solo driving at this point. I was running the fuel. The bloody fuel was tight as well. I finished the race with what was it? 5 liters of fuel to spare, so it was a bit tight. Yeah, I don't think there's much else that happens now. I saved it a few times. Yeah, I saved it a few times just to make sure, because it was a long 103-minute race. I wanted to make sure I got all the replays. But we've got the rest of it just here, so you can see from the pit stop. After I pitted, I think it dropped me back to... Let's have a look. So I'm P5. Where do I run into the pits? Over here. Yeah, so I'm into the pits here. Got the thumbs up from the man, and we're off. P5, P6, P8. Hey, Yogi. My name 190. Hey, guys. Hey, man. How's it going? Nightbot even wants to get involved. So back to P12 after that pit, but at this point I was the first to. It was a beautiful undercut. I was the first guy to pit. Everybody else still had to pit. Loaded up the fuel. I had a good 115 litres of fuel, I think it was. Fresh set of tyres. I only had 3 seconds of damage, which I didn't repair. So I left the damage on. It didn't seem to affect me in any way. I thought I'd just run with it. Yeah, no, P3. We're just having a look back now. A lot of fun. I haven't done much racing recently at all since even the update. But I had such... Oh, I need to go back. There was a beautiful drift I had at one point. I need to go back to the previous replay. It was at the start somewhere. I say beautiful drift. It was a mistake that I managed to catch coming into this right-hander at the end of the straight. Yeah, so the pit runs, and I don't know if I did find the Porsche again, yeah. He was on a different lap, actually. He was on a different lap. So, yeah, I don't think there was much, as I say, there wasn't much going on. Is that the end of the race? Yeah, it is. can have a look at that quickly. I'll jump back to the start of the race quickly. I want to find that drift. I don't know the corner name. It's end of the long straight. You have a look at that. Look at the fuel. 4 litres left. That wasn't like worked out to perfection. That was just a bit of luck. The race companion said go with that, and I went with it, and it was just enough to get me through the race. But a P3. Yeah, 15 on the grid. 1 DNF. It was awesome. The BMW looked after me well. Well done on the M4. Let me jump back to... where was it? No, it's a saved one. It's this one here. See if I can find that drift. Oh, and I want to have a look at the onboard actually. So there was a beautiful move on... Right, let's have a look. Let's get the right camera angle, yeah. That one there. Right, it's on this Macca on the next lap. We'll let this lap run. So I thought I had him here, but he was running a low wing, so I didn't get him. He still managed to stay ahead. Yeah, stays ahead of me there. But makes a mistake, so I swing it up the inside. That was such fun, this. It really was. Where did I... No, it was earlier on then that I centered past the Macca. It was the orange one. Ah, there it is, there it is, there it is. That's the one. Yeah, yeah. I get a nice exit out of here. This looks great. Great exit, and then like on the brakes up the inside. Don't often manage to do stuff like that, so that was good fun. Loved it. I managed to... Oh, that was... Bloody hell. That one nearly bit me there. Not even a particularly heavy tank of fuel, but it was almost the end of things. Zero wing Macca on the outside. Alright, where did I... Let me try and find out. I want to see where I caught this slide. Let's go back to Helicam. It was... So it was coming into that turn there on one of the later laps. But I was on my own. Somewhat, I remember. It wasn't there. Let me jump on board, actually. Oh, there was a bit of carnage. I remember seeing a few cars off the track there. Where was it now? Caught the Porsche nicely on that one. And then up the inside. Could have been here. No. Try the next one. It was a proper sideways moment with an opposite lock. Just controlled it nicely. Stayed alive. Where was it now? I gotta find this now. Try the next one. Oh, hang on, jump back a bit. No. God, I seem to remember it being a lot earlier than this. Where was it? It wasn't this late, I'm sure it was. It was earlier. Could be wrong. Bear with me, I'll find it now. Oh hell, where was it? One more. Try again. No. Oh, that was into the pit stop. So where did I do it now? Could have been immediately after I passed. Apologies again to the McLaren. The aero damage. Hell, maybe it was a bit later on. Hang on a second. So let me try another replay. I don't remember it being so late. I really did think it was a lot earlier than that. Let's have a look at this one. Does that go far enough? Okay. What's that? Hang on a second. That's lap 18. Let's have a look at the next one. It's got the remainder of the race on it. So lap 18. Oh, you know what? It might have been after I pitted. Yeah. Oh, it was. It was after I pitted, I think. Let's have a look here. Was it here? So I got a full tank. Yeah, it was. I got a full tank of fuel now on new tires. Oh, that was it. That was it. Let's go back there. Have a look at this one. I think this was it. Eesh, look at that. Sideways. Look at that. Just managed to catch that one. That was the curb. I got on the curb and it just sent me. That was a bit of a scary moment. Check that. It's like Tokyo Drift. That was a bit scary. Screenshot that one. Hang on. Yeah, I gotta get that one. Where's the camera? Oh, wrong one. Get the right camera angle. Yeah. Let's get that screenshot. There it is. Couple of screenshots. That's proper sideways into that. Let's see if there's an on board on that one. Have a look at that at full speed. Wait. Scary. I can't get I can only get steering wheel input there. You don't get a full sense of what it's doing. Oh, look at that opposite lock. Have a look at that. Check that out. Watch that wheel. No, we're correcting that one. Swing it the other way. That's fun to watch though. Look at that. Watch the wheel. Curb says bye bye, and the wheel wrench it the other way. Straighten up and off we go. Tires were a little bit warm after that, but it was alright. That was good fun. Ah, brilliant. Good tune as well. Right, I just wanted to have an opportunity to look back at that race replay really, because I had a lot of fun on that. So I'll head back to the start of the race and I'll probably end it there and just enjoy the rest of my wine. Where's this replay now? Jump on to... That's the race start there. But I'm going to enjoy the rest of that and stick another tune on that one there. And I'll leave you guys with a few laps of that and then call it a night. There it is. That's the start of the race. I'll leave you all with that. Say goodnight. Bye.